coronavirus scams are spreading nearly as fast as the virus itself. You know, people are at a really vulnerable time in life right now, and scammers are taking advantage. So joining us right now to offer advice on what to look out for and what she thinks are the top scams is Accredited Financial Counselor Lauren Jackson. Lauren, can you hear me okay? Welcome to the show.
Yes, I can. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Because of the coronavirus, people are losing their jobs. Money is scarce. There's an economic climate that is really kind of like the fear of the unknown. That means that right now is a vulnerable time for a lot of people. And what's a vulnerable time for a lot of people is prime time for a lot of scammers out there. And they're probably taking advantage of this situation. I know here at ABC 10, we've been covering some scams, but I want to talk to you about some of the most common scam tactics that people should look out for right now.
Definitely. So anytime people are getting an influx of money, whether it's a tax refund or in this case, a government stimulus check, scammers are really on the lookout to siphon that money away from you. So some of the most recent scams that have come onto my radar are certain nursing homes are starting to ask residents to sign over their stimulus payments to these facilities, which is absolutely not okay. You do not have to sign over your stimulus check to a nursing home or assisted living facility. And if you find this happening, you can report it with your state attorney general's office. Another common one that I'm seeing are email scams offering flight refunds. So they're inviting people to fill out this form with their credit card information, their personal information, and essentially they're taking this information and committing credit card fraud and identity theft. So those are two of the more recent ones, but there's hundreds of scammers out there really trying to steal your bank account information, your social security number, and even at times your health insurance.
Okay, so let's talk about this. One of the scams is free test kits overnight. Sounds good, too good to be true, which those things aren't even available yet. And the scam promises to overnight a coronavirus test right to your home. That sounds good, but are people really falling for that?
Yes, the scary thing about these scammers is they've gotten really good at mimicking legitimate organizations. They're targeting people via social media. They're, in some cases, even going door to door, imitating people from the CDC or another government agency. So people are falling victim to these scams. But one thing you can do to help protect yourself is, do a quick Google search before you give your information away. See if anything pops up. Talk to a friend if something seems suspicious. And worst case scenario, contact that organization that they're claiming to be from directly, not through replying to the email that you got sent, not through calling the number back that was left on a voicemail, but really finding their website, calling them directly through their customer service portal, and finding out if it's legitimate or not.
Yeah, that's a really good tip to remember. Okay, so a lot of people are looking to refinance right now or even buy a house right now. Interest rates are so low. But one of those common scams out there is refinancing mortgages. So how do we know if a refinance offer is not a scam? How can we tell the difference?
Yeah, so that's a great question. And I think a lot of it comes down to just doing your research. There's so much information out there. So if you are considering refinancing, you can find reputable information and references from personal finance websites. So start there to find a company that you feel comfortable with or an existing bank that you already use and know is legitimate. That would be the first step I would take. And then again, try to get a couple different offers to compare and really do your research, talk to people, ask questions. Definitely don't be afraid to ask questions so that you can kind of vet whether or not this is actually a legitimate offer.
Good information. Right now, it's not just homeowners, it's also businesses. What should business owners look out for as far as scams are concerned?
Yeah, so, a lot of business owners are maybe being targeted with different scams relating to the payment protection loans. So again, go directly to the source. Never just respond back to a text or to an email or to a phone call, especially if it's a robocall. Try to do your own digging, go online, go directly to the right website, and contact the source directly anytime you suspect that something's off.
Good tips to remember. Okay, so you're a part of the company Self, which helps people with their finances. I'm
Yes.
interested in hearing more about that. Tell us more.
Yes, so Self, our mission itself is really to help people gain access to credit building tools. You know, whether you're brand new to credit or you're rebuilding credit, maybe something's happened in your past or you've made mistakes and you need a way to get back on track. And that's what our tools can help you do. We also provide a ton of personal finance resources about managing your credit, managing your debt, saving money online at our blog. So you're welcome to visit us at self.inc, that's self.inc, and find out more.
All right, so where can viewers go for a list of scams to watch out for? There's a list. I need to see this list.
Yeah, so the list is available on our website. It's coronavirus scams at self.inc. If you Google that, you'll definitely find us.
All right. Thank you so much, Lauren Jackson, for those financial tips and for having our back.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.